Howdy, gang. How's everybody? So it's time for some more Crowfall. Today's playtest, we're going to test both servers again. About an hour and a half each, so until 7 p.m. Central, so we got just under 3 hours. Had a rough night last night, so my voice will only get really hoarse during this, but stick with me here. So we played the Ranger, we played the Legionnaire. Let's check out some of the other classes this time around. What do you say we go back to our range class? Let's do this Confessor, which in discussion I'm told is overpowered. Okay, let's take a quick look at powers. So let's go ahead and join. We'll take a quick look at powers. Let's take a look at the video.
So the Confessor is our high damage glass cannon character. She's very squishy. All of her abilities use mana. Left click shoots fireballs, which also stacks Sin on enemy players. And when you stack Sin on them, you can use one of two abilities. Number 4, which is Absolution, will light them on fire. And number 5 will actually shoot a giant flamethrower out, which is great for groups of enemies. If you get into trouble, you can right click to get away. Remember to press K so you can see all of her abilities. And 6 is your best friend. Can't do anything without mana.
Okay. So she's got some combo abilities. Left mouse button is Fireball, which is chargeable. It's a multi-fireball for a full charge. So don't go full charge if you're only using a single target. And then left mouse button is dodge. C is immolation, blinds up to 8 nearby enemies while rendering you immune to physical impulses, and damage effects. Removes all movement and impairments. Then ability-wise, one is Flames of Truth. Applies Flames of Truth to a reticle target, damaging them for 148. After 10 seconds, Flames of Truth explodes. Charged up, consumes Flames of Truth on your reticle target, which instantly explodes. Stuns the target. So that one's a double hit. You hit him with the first one, and then you charge up and hit him with the second one. And we've still got 5 other abilities. We don't know how it works. The video said 4 and 5 after building up Sin on them. 6 to gain mana. And those of you that are just joining and seeing Crowfall for the first time, this is pre-alpha combat testing. So it's not even an alpha yet. So this is going to be pretty rough game-wise and textures and look-wise. So what you'll see here is going to be completely and entirely different, probably toward the end of alpha. Beta will be the more fun aspect. They'll have refined some of the artwork and texturing and smoothed out a lot of the kinks. That, and I want to look at the parcel, land, and crafting systems. Oh, kind of jumps on me. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple Legionnaires, a Champion, and a Ranger. 2 Rangers. And I need to change my key mapping. To Crowfall. There we go. They're pissing on a tree. Look at that. Pinky boots. Seems to be a small arena. We're already at the castle. Hadn't gotten a single piece of loot. What the hell? How did I get targeted? I was nowhere near the front. Why are we all taking on mobs of our own? You want to help out the rest of your team? Fuckers. Aggro all that shit, and then you leave us out there. Rubber banding is real. Oops. Wrong button. Ah! No! Where the hell's my team? They're all over the fucking place. Didn't see any of them up there though. They're down here. We loot mobs, why can't we loot players? Especially in this event. None of this is being saved. Alright, come on, let's get in there. There's only 4 of us. What is that? Jumped. Yeah, let's get ready to start. Let's take some time to look at this stuff. Okay, so our normal attack, choose Fireball, start your enemy, explodes. Fire damage applies sin to anyone damaged. Level 2 shoots a fireball toward your vertical, explodes for sin anyone damaged in the explosion. Three balls trigger that explode for the damage applies sin to anyone damaged. Okay. So one fireball, a more powerful fireball, 3 fireballs, and they all apply sin in their explosion damage. Dodge blinds up to 8 nearby enemies while rendering you immune. Okay, so if I remember that could have been something I used when I got jumped and tried to get away. Alright, and then 1 is Flames of Truth. Applies Flames of Truth to your reticle target, damaging them. After 10 seconds, Flames of Truth explodes. Radius consumes Flames of Truth on your target, which instantly explodes for damage. Plus 100. So the charged one does nothing. They don't have Flames of Truth on them. I need to put the cooldown on here. Right, ability 2, Hellfire Shield. Surrounds your skin in a Hellfire Shield for 15 seconds, damaging all who cause damage to you for so much damage. It can be comboed. Consumes your Hellfire Shield and transforms it into a fiery wave, which moves forward and damages all who are struck by it. And then I can take that and turn it into a Hellfire Blast. Damage all players in front of you who are hit by the Hellfire Wave. And knocks them briefly into the air. The other option is after hitting them with hitting shield, I can Hellfire Aura, consumes your Hellfire Shield, surrounds you in a pulsing aura, which damages all players within 4 meters of you for every second for so much weapon damage. And that leads to this. Fire Tornadoes. Consume your Hellfire Aura and launches 2 Hellfire Tornadoes forward, which pull nearby objects into them and damages them for equivalent weapon damage. Each tornado lasts 15 seconds. So there's a lot to that one. 3. Meteor Purge. Creates a meteor which damages all enemies for 5 minutes in 5 meters. Weapon damage explodes.